For the noon hour. Once again, the current winds anywhere from about 75 to 120 near Cape Canaveral, and that'll be making its way up the Florida coastline throughout the afternoon into Georgia by this evening. We'll talk more about Matthew in our weekend forecast coming up in just a few.
In fact, right now, Brian, Hurricane Matthew, a Cat 3, as you just said, still closing in on Florida. In fact, lashing many cities in that state.
It's a massive storm as we've been looking at it, packing sustained winds of 110 miles an hour and real concern that it could produce deadly storm surges up to 11 feet high. Jay Gray joins us live along Daytona Beach in Florida with what we know this morning. Good morning, Jay.
Hey, good morning, Vince. And yeah, conditions here brutal and intensifying. We're seeing the wind really start to pick up now. The rain has been coming down in sheets, and that surf you talked about, it is building right now. That's a big concern. Look, the eye wall of this system still southeast of us, so we know it's going to get more intense. Things are going to get worse as we move through the morning hours. It's a slow mover, so for the next 3, maybe 4 hours, things are really going to be a mess here. And this system is going to continue to track up the eastern seaboard, Georgia, the Carolinas, all in play. And then it could, forecasters say, loop around. It would lose some intensity, but could cause more problems here early next week. A lot to get through, though, in the next couple of hours here. It is going to be a very rough ride along the Florida coast. Back to you guys.
Jay, I was just reading, trying to get an update. More than 300,000 people without power right now, and that power won't come on in a day or two. It could be up to a week.
No, yeah, it's going to take some time. There's an estimate that once this thing makes its path and crosses the areas it is going to cross here, 10 million could be without power. We lost power probably an hour ago or so here, and I don't expect it to be solved, the problems to be solved for several days. Look, you've got crews that are staged and ready to move in, but this really has to calm down for those crews to get in and do the work they need to do to restore the power. Well, it's a slow mover, as I talked about earlier, so it's going to take a long time to clear this area, and then you're going to have standing water in some of the low-lying regions here, and so that's going to present problems as well.
Jay Gray live in Daytona Beach, Florida for us. Jay, thank you very much. Hope you and the crew stay safe down there.